With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, McLaughlin. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Savion Jones on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big gainer for Green Bay. 59 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A run here, it's McLaughlin. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Left side into the hands of Olave.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That one intercepted. And the Packers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, that's the fast start they talked. About all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A run now with McLaughlin. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. On comes the Packers punting team. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. As Stewart on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. It's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be third down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first two drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their third series to see if they can make it happen.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught! And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This is fielded inside the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Complete to the former Buckeyes, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line.
14 yards.
14 yards on that pass play there. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Check, hurt.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
No. Let go.
They'll go again with Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Tag. Rig alert. Panther Street. 60 Maverick. Hut.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here's their punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give, pushed out to his left. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Down. They'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Mustang Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 65, 18, Pioneer. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those 2 safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's a 2-touchdown game for them. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Makes the score Packers 21. Thunderbirds nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
19 yards. And the Toronto
1 quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Viking 18.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Check. 19 target. Dragon 60. Check go.
To throw is Sanders. Quick hitting slant there. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass, it's incomplete, and it's second down.
Panther and left, Bronco 80. 19 Lions. Ready, ready?
Here's Sanders to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
3rd and 2.
Tag. 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Sanders going to throw again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain of 24 through the air. And that will be a first down.
Get it. Ready.
To throw again is Sanders. That's caught left side by Odunze. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's 3rd and 4.
19 tight, 19 tight, Cougar 19.
Now it's Sanders. This one caught at the 4. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. Robinson, touchdown. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Thunderbirds 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? He'll drop to throw. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First of all, you ain't back long enough. You ain't strong enough.
Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, Trap 60. Mustang 19. Ready?
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 18, find it. Cup 19, Cup 19. Check smash, check smash.
Banjo, banjo.
Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on Tyler Guyton, the tackle.
Got it, ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Set, ready? 79, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion, 18 Rattler, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Sanders will throw it. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
40-yard line.
Back back to throw here to begin the drive. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
His throw left side is complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Green Bay. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Next to score, Packers 31, Thunderbirds 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Check out.
Now, Shador. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Up the middle they go. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. 4 yards on the play.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Set up. Come 19. Come 19. Check out.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Check, check. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Panthers strip. Ready, ready.
They go play action now with Sanders. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
Messenger on the coverage.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Sanders now off the bootleg.
That was a great play by his defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll go down to a knee. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready. Trap 60, trap 60. Tag. 19, charge, dragon 60.
We working up the wide receiver. We working.
Check out.
They go play action with Sanders. On the move left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Go street. Motion. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniel. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession, they're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now a timeout for injury. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop.
26-yard line.
Dropping a minute, but can't stir it no more. Riding away, but now you're telling on show. What's it used to be a fifth when you're inside? This, but you don't want to see me. You want to see me.
Ready.
Gift, and here comes Robinson. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Hawk 7.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready, go.
Now Daniels. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's to the sideline where he finds Olave.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's a run going left. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Green Bay first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Green Bay.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready.
2nd and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Makes the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. They'll look to throw. Whoa! And the Packers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
And what a way to get your first catch as a pro. Only thing that would have made it better, Mike, is if it would have been for a touchdown. But now with that catch, puts them in great spot here to end up with 6. They find themselves first and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Come on, set.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Flush to his right. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's Robinson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Tag! Panther 60, Panther 6, Riggs! 79 Broncos! 18 Rattler!
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A big play there on 4th down, good for an even 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
60 Bison.
Throwing again, Daniels. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
60 Bobcat.
Daniels gonna throw again. Back deep for Olave. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have just past the 40-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made it pay.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 3rd and 10. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Two. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, 60 Bison.
He's checking crack.
Go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
60
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there. 41 yards.
1st down.
70 Timberwolf.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a
Receiver
yard.
just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Viking 18. Hey, smash. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
To the air again is Daniels. Pass is caught by Olave. And will get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Come on.
1st down.
Hey. Panther 6.
1st and 10 at the 10.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Right back to Olave. He's done it again. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's another.
It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a first
and
down.
10 at the 13-yard
19
line.
tight. 19 tight. Bronco 80. Let go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
On second down, it's Daniels. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On the 6.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set it. 60 Eagles. Go.
Now Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
70 Lions.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this, but they're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.